English as the IGI normally have the meetings in English, so take a challenge. My name is Hilmar from the House of Ideas, and thank you all for coming to this event. This is House of Ideas and IGI event, where we hope to mix more with the arts and the gaming industry. And tonight we will have first Eyjolfur from CCP, who will have an introduction of the IGI, short introduction. And then we have Auðunn, who is a participant in the IGI Awards. Right? I'm going to explain a little about that. And then we have Brian and Asgeir from CCP Art and our producer. That's right? Ben, sorry. Brian, Ben, sorry. Sorry about that. And in the end, we're going to have Hilmar Örn Hilmarsson, composer Hilmar Örn music. We'll talk about music in the industry, in whatever he will come up with. So we're going to have questions and answers, and hopefully we will have an interactive meeting, and I really hope you will enjoy it together with you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. As Eyjolfur said, I'm Eyjolfur economist at the CCP, but tonight I'm here as a member of the board of the Icelandic gaming industry, and will talk to you about that newly formed association. Icelandic gaming industry is an association of companies, and that association as such is a part of the Federation of Icelandic Industry, or Samtök Iðnaðarins, as it's known as that. And I think it's an important fact to know that we consider ourselves to be one of the many industries in Iceland. We need more pillars to build up a new economy, a new Iceland in the future. And we definitely see the Icelandic gaming industry and the companies under that association as an important pillar in the future economy of Iceland. Currently, there are 8 companies that are either full members or have already applied to the Icelandic gaming industry. We have, however, estimated that there are about 10 to 20 companies in Iceland that are currently producing or servicing the gaming industry. So this is a considerable number of companies, and if we think about commerce, US dollars, whatever we want to measure our wealth in, it is quite substantial. It is estimated that the annual turnover in 2010 will probably be around 80 million US dollars. That's about 10 billion or 10 million of Icelandic krónur. Now, to put that into some kind of perspective, that used to be the monthly wage of a banker. Not quite that far, but to put it into some kind of perspective, we have been hearing in the news in the past few days that they found the cable again, a small industrial fish, since we used to consider ourselves mostly as a resource nation. It still makes the news when they find fish. That's actually, I think, the only country in the world that puts it into the headlines when they find fish. But they have been estimating that to be about 10 billion ISK in terms of export value, the current global is. Now that, you have to subtract from that the oil and the material they use to get the fish. But the 10 billion export value of the Icelandic gaming industry is mostly just services and wages paid in Iceland. So, as such, it is an important industry in terms of revenue. And, excuse me, today we roughly estimate about 350 employees working directly for these companies in Iceland. And globally they employ about 600 people. Another perspective of that is that the house that CCP is today has about 250 CCPers and probably 10 to 20 of the 250 to 270 people in the house. It used to be the fish processing plant of the major fish processing plant here, company here in Iceland, in Reykjavík. And at their height, they employed about 200 people. a aluminum smelter has about 350 to 450 people. So once again, put it in some kind of perspective and you see that this is definitely something that has an impact in Iceland today. And what is most interesting is that the oldest companies in this sector are about 10 to 12 years old. This is what has happened in the past 10 to 12 years. Now, the Icelandic gaming industry, it's fun to be able to talk about the history of an association that was formed less than a year ago. But still, we have followed this history even though it's short. Most people that are participating in this IGI association talk about May 2009 as the month when the idea was born. People have been talking for a while about the need for having some kind of a unified platform for these companies, but it was really in 2009 when this idea was born. In July 2009, we had a meeting where we reviewed the vision and the strategy for the future. And I must say that the optimism on that meeting in the midst of the financial crisis here in Iceland was really refreshing. Talking about having several thousand jobs in the industry in about 10 years' time or so. And when you look at it, and when you see the numbers as they've been created by the companies themselves in the past few months, you realize that it's not, it is actually achievable. If we really want to. In September 2009, the IGI was formally established, and just to add a little bit of a future vision, this association of companies established in 2009, after a few months of work, preparatory work, will have its formal appearance on a conference or a trade show, the Nordic Game Show in April, where IGI will be representing the Icelandic gaming companies, and we'll have a common booth with all the companies that want to join us on that show. So already it is making a significant impact on the industry. But what does IGI do? It represents its members in issues that impact the industry, tax issues towards the authorities, immigration issues, anything that has to do with the operation of a gaming company. It facilitates information and encourages cooperation among its members. The Edge magazine actually recently published a section about the Icelandic gaming industry. I have a few copies here that I will pass on. Over there. Pass this around and I'll put one on the right side. So you guys can look at that one. But in this, there's actually a section on the Icelandic gaming industry. What pages? It's towards the back. It's about 20 pages or so. And that was noted by the reporters when they came to Iceland and talked to the companies. It is noted there in the text that they actually said, well, we can just feel it, but you guys are not afraid of sharing information. You're obviously working together, not competing with each other. And we see that as basically the foundation of the industry. And we promote gaming in the media, to the public, and on various events and meetings. And one of those we will have a short introduction about later tonight, which is the IGI Awards. And what have you done? What have you done for me lately? If you have a company that you want to grow as a gaming company, why should you join IGI? We have the IGI Awards, encouraging people to create their own games. The next meeting is on February 13th. We have an introduction on that later. Right? We have regular meetups. It's basically synergizing. The next meeting is on February 11th, where people working in the gaming industry come together, meet, talk about different issues of gaming, different platforms, different designs, different groups of users. Sometimes peers involved, but we hardly ever. Quite serious. The Edge magazine article that we just talked about is a direct product of the IGI, since they have been meeting up with gaming companies around the world and talking about gaming companies in different areas. And when they talked about the IGI, we had the opportunity of working with them on this article.